Willie D Live.
What's up, family? As you know, yesterday brought sad news. Donald Trump, your president, had another attempt on his precious life, allegedly. Yeah, fam, somebody, came into the White House Correspondents Dinner and tried to breach the room and knock off the president of the United States. I just don't understand why so much vitriol for such a great guy. I just do not understand this. Why? In fact, he was asked at the press conference on yesterday following the attempt on his life by, I think that was Peter who asked him, the White House correspondent. I think it was him who said, why does these type of things keep happening to you? And I just, it hurt, it just broke my heart, to for him to have to answer that question. Obviously, it is because he is the greatest president of our time, and he's doing great things. And this is what happens, to really great people who go against the grain and try to do the right thing. You have these crazy people out here who tries to, hurt them, and I just don't understand, why so much hate. But perhaps Trump's secretary, press secretary, uh, Karoline Leavitt, can offer some insight because she seemed to know exactly what was going to happen. Yeah, uh, Caroline said that shots would be fired. Interesting choice of words. Some might say, "Oh, just a coincidence, man. That's just talk." She didn't. That's no connection there, man. You're reaching. I don't know, fam. You be the judge. Listen to this.
Is he not?
He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking for
Shots fired. There are going to be some shots fired. I mean, interesting choice of words here, fam. I mean, how often does somebody, especially like her, she ain't hip like that, use the phrase shots fired? Yeah. So anyway, fam, if that didn't convince you that she had some type of knowledge of what was to come, perhaps this clip will.
Just quickly tell you, I was sitting next to Karoline Leavitt, the press secretary's husband. He was one of our guests. He was seated right next to me, and right as the dinner was starting, the national anthem happened, and then he kind of leaned over and said, I watched you on TV, you do a great job. You need to be very safe. And he was very serious when he said that to me. And he kind of looked around the room and he said, there are some.
Sounds like we lost Aisha's phone there. And this happens, by the way, especially when you have so many people attempting to utilize the same cell service at the same time. I did want to add this.
Or it happens when somebody is about to say something that that goes against the agenda. It sounds like to me she was about to offer up some more information that we could use, some news that we could use. But, Fox being a Donald Trump loyalist, all of them, boy, they are the minions. They are the little bitty choo-choo trains that could for him. Yeah, man. And that sounds like a cover-up to me, fam. I don't know about you. I mean, I try my best to stay away from these conspiracy theories and stuff, family, but some stuff is just, like they're playing in our face with it. And I'm just not with that, fam. And I have to think about the people involved. And when I consider their behavior and I consider their past behavior, I can only conclude that something nefarious happened here. I don't believe that was an authentic hit. I don't believe that. I don't believe that was an authentic attempted hit. I think it was staged. Trump was way too calm afterwards. You got somebody just tried to kill you, and you're talking about you want to continue the dinner? You want to continue the dinner. But not only that, you come right out for a press conference 30 minutes later. Man, if somebody trying to kill me, I'm trying to get out the way. You let somebody say, look, man, it was just trying to kill you. You know what? Don't worry about it. Let me go out here and make a statement. And damn a statement. And for right now, damn America. I'm trying to be safe, man. I got to make sure I'm good for me and my family, man. I'm out here. I'm not finna be out here just putting myself on the line like that. I'm supposed to already be safe. The dude shouldn't even been able to get inside of the building. How does somebody who is not authorized enter a building that is supposed to be on lock like Fort Knox, and the president is going to be in that room, in that building, and it's not on lock? If he can get that close, if that dude can get that close, others who are way more sophisticated in combat can get all the way up on him, can get even closer. Yeah. Come on, fam. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's interesting to watch Karoline Leavitt just gleam while talking about Donald Trump and how great he was going to be at the Correspondents Dinner. It's always amazing to me how dogs just cannot live without their owners. The way she gloated about her owner, it was just amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and some might even say cute, right? It's kind of cute. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not buying it, fam. I'm not buying it whatsoever. I'm not buying it. And I tell you this too, do not get distracted by this. There's a lot going on. People are still being slaughtered in Gaza. You got the war still being waged in Iran. You got Trump still talking about taking over Cuba. You got those Epstein files, which many suspect that kicked off this whole thing in the first place, and why Trump is trying to get sympathy once again. He's trying to get some sympathy, trying to get people's mind off those Epstein files. Well, they tried to take his life. Let's just leave the little old SA thing alone. Yeah, we're going to just let those little girls just have to, we're going to let those grown women suffer with the memory of their childhood. And there will be no justice. And let me tell you something, fam. There will be no justice. If there was going to be some justice, it would have been justice by now. And the way that the feds operate is when it comes to these type of criminal charges and crimes with the type of implications that this one has, they make sure that they protect their own. So they are going to, whatever's left of those files, they are going to try to seal those files for the next 50 years. And no new president is going to come in and unseal those files. And I'm going to tell you that right now. So if y'all thinking that voting, for somebody new to come in, and because that's going to be a regime change, that once that happens, the files will finally be released, man, you may not never be able to find those files again. Those files might be destroyed. But the good thing about those files is that they're digital now. So it's easy to make copies, digital copies. You dig? It is very easy for multiple people to have copies now. And so I would think that because of the way that this administration is behaves, I think that there are a lot of bad actors within the administration. And I think there's going to be people who save those files for themselves, just as leverage in case Trump or anybody try to come after them down the line, or just to have those files as, you can use those files as a get out of jail free card, or you can use those files as a come up. You can look, man, I got the files. Look, give me $5 billion. I'll release those files. Now, who would pay $5 billion? There are countries that will pay $50 billion for those files. To have those files and have that type of leverage over Trump, there are countries out there that will pay that money. Yeah. So you ain't got to just settle for the little 5, 10 million now. You got to settle for the little, well, actually, the number used to be back in the day, like 100,000 to 1 million. That used to be the big number. Those numbers are dwarfed these days. They're out there getting real paper. So what I want to know, fam, let's take a quick poll. Do you believe that Karoline Leavitt knew that there would be a shooting at that correspondents' dinner on yesterday? Do you think she knew? Thumbs up if you think she knew. And her husband. Remember, her husband was also mentioned as someone who made some peculiar statements. Yeah. So do you believe that they knew? Give me a thumbs up if you believe they knew. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, just a coincidence. I need you to stop talking like that about my government. This government is one of the most honest governments, the most honest, transparent governments that ever existed, and we should be thankful. A thumbs down if you feel that way. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.